guys, I know it's pretty early in the vlog for a talking segment, but I wanted to share some things with you all. One of which is my journal. As many of you know, I've been raving about the ND Midori dot grid notebook. I've been having such a great time in this, and now that it's starting to fill up, like this is just so satisfying. Like just flipping through these pages makes me so happy. Like I can't wait until it's completely full. I will do a flip through of this. Yeah, look at this. Beautiful. I talk about this in every video, so at this point, I'm just being annoying. Anywho, I did change the tabs here. I changed the tabs to have the numbers sticking out because when they weren't, it was hard to distinguish which section was which. Like, what's the point if you can't tell, right? Although I don't know how long these will last. Yeah, I really don't know, because yesterday I went to my sister's house and I brought my journal. I had it sitting in the front seat, and as I was stopping at a stop sign, it flew off the chair and onto the floor of the car. So, I mean, these did make it. Look at the edges of my notebook. Like, I'm a little sad because the markings are quite ugly, but I don't know, maybe by the end of the year, it'll have character. We'll see. Apart from that, I wanted to share some journal prompt ideas. Passion Planner is a great resource. Passion Planner has a ton. I think you just have to put in your email and it's free. For example, I recently wrote in here my July monthly flip through. The questions include: what was the most memorable part of this month? What were the biggest lessons you've learned in this past month? What did you accomplish this month? What are you most proud of? How are you different between this past month and the month before it? What or who are you most grateful for? And then name 3 things you can improve on in the next month. I really, really like this end of month reflection. I do it at the end of every month. So yeah, like I said, Passion Planner is a great resource. I also have some books. Let's start with this one here. This is a dream dictionary. So if you have a dream, you can jot down in your journal like things that you saw. And then you can look up in this dream dictionary what that means. Funny enough, I don't really dream, and if I do, I don't remember it. So I haven't used this in a really long time, but I do think it's a great journal prompt. The next one is the Complete Life's Little Instruction Book, but I'll flip through it, and sometimes an entry, a poem, or in this case, an instruction on life will speak to me. And so I just jot it down in my notebook. So I think quote books, poetry books are great resources. Lastly, I have this meditation book. It is dated. This isn't a book that you would read every day. It's more so if you are looking for direction, guidance, or you feel like this pull. It kind of happened to me the other day. I've been going through a difficult situation. I felt this pull. And so I looked up the date in this meditation book, and the entry truly spoke to me. It pointed me in the right direction, and after journaling about it, I felt a lot better. So love this book. Absolutely love it, and definitely recommend it. I think I have an extra one. So maybe at the end of the year when I do my 12 days of planning, I will include this book in the giveaway, but definitely a favorite. Like I said, I don't use this all the time, but I feel like when I feel that pull to go in this book and find answers, I feel like the entries, like somehow in some weird way, just relate to what is going on in my life. So definitely a keeper. I'm sure you can also find a ton of journal prompts online, but I think most of the time it's generic, so it doesn't really spark inspiration. But yeah, not that I've hit writer's block or have lost motivation to write, but it has happened to me before, so I'm just preemptively coming up with journal prompts to assist me when and if that happens. Next, I am currently reading Recapture the Rapture on my Kindle. I forget how much I like reading books on my Kindle, mainly because if I wake up in the middle of the night and I can't go back to sleep, I will pull out my Kindle and start reading, and the light from this does not bother my husband or wake him. I also love reading actual books, like having a book in hand, but it's nice being able to like go back and forth between the two. But yeah, we are reading Recapture the Rapture by Jamie Wheel. I initially thought this was a self-help book, but oh gosh, I was so wrong. Like, it is a self-help book, but like a self-help book on how to navigate the world we're in. Very, very interesting read so far. I just started reading it, and I mean, it's very thought-provoking. Like, I'm only on page 19 and I have journaled and taken down a lot of notes. I'll let you know how this ends and if whether or not I liked it. I'm really, really interested to see if the girls from book club enjoy this book. It's definitely different than what we've read in the past. Like, we just finished reading a historical fiction, a beautiful story about friendship, and then now we're reading about like how the world is in shambles and we need to somehow fix it and change our perspective. But yeah, I think that is all I wanted to share. I hope everyone is having a great start to the week.
Did you see the turtle? Did you see it? You're happy. You're having a good morning, huh? Hey guys,
I wasn't quite sure if I was going to be recording another voiceover for this vlog, but I figured since I've mentioned that I may be switching to a Hobonichi for 2024, not as my planner, but as my journal. At the beginning of this year, I was using a small passion planner, and then at some point I switched to a Midori MD. So I don't know. I like the MD Midori, but I was thinking about switching to something a little bit smaller, which is the Hobonichi A6, the Techo book. But I think I want the AVEC. So that is when the journal is split into two. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I'm not entirely sure, but I have been keeping up with the Hobonichi release. They've been releasing a cover or some sort of feature, accessories every day in the month of August, and I've been keeping up with it. And of course, seeing the new lineup, I am definitely tempted. September's a little early to be buying journal supplies for 2024 because from September to the end of the year, I could easily switch to a different journal. So I don't know, I might wait to order these items. This is the Hobonichi Techo AVEC book. I do want a cover, and these are the covers here. This pink one, Cherry Blossom Avenue, Sunrise Blue, all of these, but sadly these are not speaking to me. And I definitely want a cover for my journal because I want to keep the journals together. Like this one's nice, the Tomitaro Makino. It's like a beige with, it looks like a black stroke, maybe a paintbrush stroke with a flower on top of it. This Straw Hat Luffy is kind of cool. I like that one. Ooh, I kind of like this, but it says Franklin badge. Like, I think that must be a game, maybe a game, but I like the way that one looks. I'm trying to stay away from the florals. Ooh, I do like this leather water green. That's kind of cool. I like that. Like, I like the color. But I did watch a YouTube video, and this, I don't know, the ones up here, these colorful ones, I did not like the material for these. Like, it looked kind of cheap. So I'm definitely not, like, I'm not even considering those. I do like this one, Have a Nice Day Mint Candy. Like, I just like the colors. It's very, very simple. And I don't know, I feel like that's what I'm gravitating towards, is something simple. So I like the Have a Nice Day. I do like this beige one with the black cats, but I don't know, it might be too much for me. I mean, like lately I've been liking a minimal aesthetic, simple yet beautiful. So I think like getting something like this, I could easily get tired of it. And then it looks like they have A6 covers that have a zipper. So I don't know, I would think that this is great for like the end of the year when you're done using the journal, and then you just want to store it in a case like this. But yeah, I'm really glad that they have a ton of options. It's really interesting because, I mean, I've always watched YouTubers who use Hobonichis, but I never felt inclined to buy a Hobonichi, have it be a part of my system. I think I found it too similar to Passion Planner. So like the setup, I know that the journals and how they're put together are different, but and of course, like there's so many differences, like the paper quality, right? What kind of paper, the quality, the weight of the paper, the fact that one is Japanese and the other one is American. So the aesthetic is also different, but for me, I just thought it was too similar. That's just my personal opinion, but I do like both for obviously different reasons. And I don't know, I think using something like this for as a journal, I think would be really, really fun and different. So I think I'm just in the market to try something new. Oh my gosh, this one here, it's an almond, but it's not in the A6. This is for the cousin, A5. Oh my gosh, I would most definitely get this in this color if they had it for the A6. I do see some repeating covers, so I wonder, oops, didn't mean to do that, but I wonder if they'll have this almond in an A6. I do like this one here, the Tomitaro Makino Yamazakura. This one here, because it's simple, like there's just florals here and foliage on the cover. I do like it. I don't think it's an AVEC. It's just one giant notebook for 2024 versus the AVEC is split into two. So I don't know. I'll still consider this one. Let's see what else. Oh, they also have it in an A5. My sister is also thinking about using a Hobonichi, but she will be using the weeks. We had a friend who showed us her Hobonichi weeks. I think my sister really liked it because of how compact and simple. There aren't many pages in them, so I think that fits with her style of planning. I don't think she's into the decorative planning, or at least the way I used to be, where it was a ton of stickers. She likes popping in a sticker or two, but she doesn't go all out with the themes. So I wonder which one she'll like. I could see her going for a simple, like one colored one, like maybe this baby blue. I know baby blue is her favorite. But then this deep navy is also really nice with the gold lettering. But they also have some really like beautiful designed ones in the weeks. Like they also have that, this flower and foliage one. I could see her liking something like that too. This cat's, that's really cute. Ooh, I really like this forest green. Oh my goodness. And this olive green. Like, wow. Really, really cute. So yeah, she has plenty of options too. I'm really curious as to which one she would use. I think the next stuff that is coming up is the Hobonichi 5-year. That would be amazing to have like an entire book, 5 years worth of journal entries or planning. Anywho, that's the only reason why I want to jump on here, was to share with you my thoughts on Hobonichi, like their new lineup. Like I said, I am so new, and thank you so much to, I feel like there were a couple of people explaining to me how Hobonichi works, because I think the first time I mentioned it, I tried to describe it in the best way I could, but obviously I'm just so new to it that I had no idea how to describe the journal that I wanted. Okay, you guys tell me, but do these journals sell out? Do I need to order this on September 1st, or do they have enough inventory that I can wait a couple of months to order? So anywho, I hope everyone has a great week, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.